I am affiliated with Virginia Tech SEDS, Students for the Exploration and Development of Space, and it's really in my interest to come here and learn about what's going on with space, who are the big players, and what seems to be going on right now to get people to space.
So you are a student at Virginia Tech?
Yes.
What year?
I'm a junior there.
And you're studying?
Aerospace Engineering, yeah.
What got you interested in space to begin with?
Well, when I was a kid, I built rockets, model rockets and stuff on my own. Did a little bit of, I even designed a model rocket for one class. It never got built. Being a kid, it was very hard to stay focused and everything. So I did do a lot of work on that, and it almost got built. However, I guess that's really when I started getting interested in space. There's a lot of interest right now in the private space sector, which is really easy to get involved in and feel that ability to want to be involved. And once I'd switched into aerospace, I realized that now. I can't wait to help out.
You say as a kid you built rockets. Do you remember why you originally became fascinated with rockets and with space?
No, I liked building things. I loved Legos, and just one other thing I did.
So rockets were some of the more complicated or more challenging things to build?
Surprisingly, they're really simple. The model rockets.
Okay.
It's just it's a tube with a cone, and you buy the cone, it's made, and you buy an engine, basically, and that's it. But I painted them, everything, nice colors. There is one that I never fired because there's a 3-stage rocket, probably about as tall as I am sitting here, and that would have gone up thousands of feet, and I probably would have never got it back. I painted it really nice and everything. Put stickers on it.
So you didn't want to lose it?
No.
What have you found that's interesting here at the conference?
That's a hard question. Everything, really. I like the location. I love the locations of these conferences. They're really nice hotels. What I find interesting is that there's both really big companies, such as Bigelow. I actually met him last night in the elevator, and smaller companies that no one's heard of. I'm with the Space Frontier Foundation, and when I got involved, I wasn't aware of how big it was, or if it was big, who knew about it, and it appears that not a lot of people know about it. So one of my roles here is to explain to people that as they come by our booth and everything. So what I found interesting is the exhibits. I like the exhibits a lot. I've been to a few talks and lunches. It's hard to pick out one thing that I'm interested in. I like it all.
So you are working in the Space Frontier Foundation booth here?
Mm-hmm. And all that entails is sitting there, answering questions, directing them to the conference at the end of July at NASA Ames.
What do you want to do with your life or your career?
Okay. I would like to help design anything that would go into space. And I'm really interested in getting people to space. So whether that is rockets or I wouldn't mind satellites either. For some reason, it's a really cool concept to me to put something into space and orbit, and it's going to be there and function and be helpful. I want to be useful in space, make something useful or something like that.
For students that are perhaps in middle school or high school now, do you have any words of wisdom in terms of how to prepare for if they want to have a career in space? Since you're on that track now, do you have any words of wisdom for them?
Well, It's an interesting question because there's so many tracks that you can get involved in the space industry. It's business, engineering is an obvious choice. Art, all these pictures of things are usually put together to look nice for demonstrations or whatever. So even art, communication, business, there's going to be a food industry once people get into space. What are they going to eat? So there's no one path to get there. There's lots of paths, and if you do have the desire to get people to space, you're going to be able to find anything you want to do to help out. If you really want to help out, you can. My friend Nastia is the one who really got me involved in all this, and I had the desire and not really the direction. And she kind of knew what to do. She'd just been around this, so she got me involved, and I'm trying to get other people involved as well. Also, being an engineer, I'm around the physics department, and the physics department, the heads there, the teachers, they're so nice and funny and fun to hang out with, and just good people, so it's easy to stay involved if the people